Hi guys, welcome in this new video. Today I want to talk about how my artistic learning path went, how it came that I decided to become artist, what I actually did, like what schools I finished and something like that. So yeah, first thing, I was always this artsy child. I always loved to draw. Also, my aunt is like artist. She has like her own art studio for kids and teens. Also, seeing like her paintings and such always inspired me that I actually want to become artist because I saw her make this all amazing stuff, and I also want to make paintings. I also want to know how to draw. So yeah, I literally remember even some of my drawings from kindergarten. So yeah, I always was one who drew a lot. I think I can say that my real artistic journey started in 2012. This is also a year when I opened my DeviantArt account, which I still use. Like Hekkoto is my first DeviantArt account, and I still use it. When I opened this art account, I started drawing more and more. I also was making photographies because I started like drawing more and making photos more like few months before I opened my art account in, I think it was June. It was like still drawings made mostly on paper from notebooks and such. Also, my photos was mostly photographs of nature, flowers, and such. To be honest, on the pure beginning, my account on DeviantArt was mostly for my photography. You can still see there is a lot of photos of flowers and such. I also, like, first thing I started to draw was cats. Because I always loved cats. I was, I can say, kind of obsessed with them. And the thing is, I wasn't learning art. I wasn't like using any tutorials, any books to teach me how to do it. I was just drawing, and with trying and failing, I just was learning. Of course, it was really, really slow and not the best, but I am happy that I decided to actually do something and not wait for better opportunity. I was using DeviantArt a lot. I was literally sitting hours every day there. I also started learning like from seeing other people's works. When I was inspired by someone's work, I looked what I like in their work and tried to put it also in my works. On the end of 2012, I also started drawing creepypastas. And to be honest, that was the biggest thing which actually made me from drawing random shit to have something I was really passionate about, and I was drawing it over and over and over again. So yeah, creepypastas, of course. All those famous creepypasta back then, like Jeff the Killer, Slenderman, Ben Drowned. I also started drawing a lot my original characters. From this period of time, you can like find beginning of a few of my characters, like Sadistic Bunny, Chloe, Demented Girl, Dead Mary, Masked Man. So yeah, some of them like was created back then, and on the beginning they looked like shit, but to be honest, I don't mind. Recently I started redesigning my characters, and I am really happy about this. On beginning, I was drawing just on paper with cheap pencils and such. Next, I asked my parents to buy me graphic tablet. I was using a graphic tablet made by brand Pentagram. On beginning, I was using Photoshop Elements, but really fast I decided like I don't get at all how to use this, so I started using my Paint. I also tried a bit with GIMP, but for many years my main software was my Paint. Later I also tried drawing with Krita. And later I started drawing with just Photoshop. I also use a lot program called Photoscape. To this day I use it when I finish my drawing. I like to add some effects and fix colors with this. So yeah, you probably can see it from my speed paints. In 2016 to 2017 I had 1.5 years of hiatus. The thing is that when I was in my teens, I just wanted to die. And that was time when I met my husband, who was then my boyfriend. And I just focused more on spending time with him and living life I wanted to have, being happy with him. But also on the other hand, I was super broken and depressed. So I just gave up being artist because I was like, I'm going to die soon anyway, so what's the point? Why I should even try? So I was just playing video games or watching YouTube, but not creating almost anything. I actually made few pieces back then, but not too much. But in this time, I graduated high school and I went for half of the semester to college to study gardening, but yeah, that wasn't my thing. So in 2017, 2018, I decided to actually become artist. I asked my parents to pay for some Photoshop and Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator courses and also some smaller courses. So yeah, I did them and I am really happy because it taught me a lot of how to use Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator. And to be honest, it's really big thing for me. And in 2018, I actually went to art college. The thing is, I had no chance to join public art college in Poland because it's super hard to get there, and I literally had no skill. But of course, you can find few paid ones. So yeah, I told my parents that I want to be an artist, and yeah, I can go to art college, but yeah, it's paid. I mean, the thing is, my family really wanted me to go to college. If not this, I would probably never go to art college because I would just try to learn on my own. But to be honest, I am super grateful. My family wanted me so badly to go to college. So yeah, I wanted to art college, which is called WIT. It's in Warsaw. So yeah, I was mostly still learning by myself. This time I also started to use some Skillshare, learn from YouTube, and I just learned a lot just by practicing art a lot. But I must say, this art college was really big thing for me because I had there a lot of classes and I had there drawing and painting classes. And those classes taught me the most and let me improve how I draw. Because, yeah, my arts aren't perfect, but they were worse. So, yeah, it's still something. So, I must say, going to college was super helpful. In 2020, 2021, I had sick leave in college. I was absent for over a semester because then my physical and mental health really became awful. So I decided I will have about 1 year break, it will be fine. And 2022 I decided I can go and continue college. And to be honest, that was actually my last year I was in college. Then I finished my fifth and sixth semester, and in May of 2023, I also defended my thesis. I made my thesis about concept art. That's also where I designed 6 of my original characters. You already saw, I think, 4 of 6 of those characters because I posted in online. On 5th semester, I had these concept art classes, and I really, really fell in love in this. I just decided I love making characters. I love making all the lore and such about world I creating. That's also when I started working more on my own universe, the writer. Uh, I think I can say on 2022 I was like doing it more, but in 2023 I was really fully into this. The thing is that in the middle of 2023 to the end of 2023 I got really, really sick. To be honest, I wasn't sure if I actually make it. I kinda like accepted my fate that okay, I'm gonna die and yeah, whatever. My life is mistake and yeah. But as you see, I am alive and to be honest, I'm doing better. My favorite things I like to do in college was definitely live drawing. I never expected I will actually like it, but it really, really taught me a lot. I also like to see how other people make their works and learn from them. I also found a lot of inspiration there. I also learned a lot of software. I was learning a lot, for example, of 3D graphics or video editing. So yeah, really cool things. Only problem was my health because for whole time I was in college, I was struggling with my health. First with my mental health, then with my physical health. It was sometimes really hard to catch up on work and actually do it. But I can say I graduated everything without without real problems. I always passed all the subjects, so I never had to repeat something, and yeah. Even something like art history, which isn't like my thing. I mean, I like art history, but remembering of all of the names and the dates, yeah, that's not my thing. So maybe in short, from where I was learning, I must say like the most beside college was Skillshare. I just fucking love this site. It's the best site ever. If you don't have subscription there, if I could suggest like one, it will be Skillshare. I also was learning a lot from YouTube. Maybe let's say what are my favorite channels. So yeah, my favorite channels from where I learn is Mark Brunet, Adam Duff Lucid Pixel, Trent Kaniuga, and Marco Butzi? I don't know how to pronounce it. I will put all the names on the screen. Also, I will link all of them in the description. When it comes to books from which I was learning, to be honest, I used multiple books where my main focus was usually concept art. To be honest, I was buying a lot of books about learning art, but I wasn't truly using them. I was just looking for them and yeah. But for example, I decided in this year I wanna really focus on learning art. I also made like a little schedule how I want to learn art. Let me share it with you. So my idea is that on Monday I will be learning anatomy or and live drawing. On Tuesday, YouTube or TikTok. Wednesday, social media or video editing. Thursday, realism or live drawing. Friday, anatomy. And in the weekend, I might learn about social media or editing videos. That's like some major idea how I want to learn. Okay, we have March and I didn't learn yet, but yeah, my life was quite chaotic lately. When it comes to learning, I really like all kind of art books because you can see whole finished pieces there. Like I have really cool art album about pinup, and to be honest, I'm super inspired when I look on those pictures. I also learn a lot from Pinterest. You can not only find like actual references there, like you can find other people artworks, also some photos you can use as references, but also sometimes people put there some small tutorials. I must say, yes, my college was really big thing for me. If my health would allow me, I would go further and I would try get a master degree, but for now I'm not going to do it. I also joined a lot of webinars, of course free, because our financial situation isn't the best right now, so I'm not going for anything paid. So that's like this short video. I mean, not so short. So yeah, that's my short story how it all started, how I was learning. If you are like interested in more details about something, like feel free to leave comment and ask. So yeah, it's wow, it's 12 years since I started trying to be an artist, and I am really happy about this. Not only art is my hobby, but art saved my life. And I really hope it will actually let me provide for myself, because due to my quite serious health issues, I am like kinda stuck in my home, and I'm not feeling too great being constantly with other people. I just need my solitude and I need my art. And I love what I do, really. I really hope like this year I will learn drawing on quite decent level. Okay, I must say one thing. Due to my illnesses, my hands don't listen too much to me, so my art are kinda like scribbly. My lines are uneven, but to be honest, I decided not to fight it, but rather embrace it. I'm not going to try to be perfect because it wouldn't be true. Art is about emotions, feeling what you think, and I think these chaotic lines, sometimes uneven, I think they show really good who I am and what happens with me, to me, in my life. My life wasn't too happy, only quite recently things started to be better. To be honest, I'm not going to try to become like a master of arts because I know I will always be this weird girl who draws what she see in her head. So yeah, I don't mind it. I actually think chaos in my artworks shows really great how my life is going. So yeah, also I hope this year I will be starting to learn tattoo and piercing. Uh, to be honest, I want to start it when I will catch up with all the works I owe and something like that, which means it should be like soon. So yeah, oh, thank you a lot. I am super grateful for all your support. Huge thanks to everyone who donated to my fundraiser. Huge thanks to all of my patrons. I am super grateful for your support. Thank you everyone who donated me on Coffee, for everyone who buys stuff with my artworks on all of these print-on-demand sites. I also want to thank everyone for all the likes and comments. I am super grateful. I want to thank a lot for all of the follows, subscriptions, whatever it's called on certain social media. I really hope to grow my YouTube channel, so huge thanks for you watching this. Really, I am super grateful for all your love. So yeah, see ya soon, and bye!